Hi, my name is John, and this is a story about how I met a girl. Okay, so, I'm at a bar. I'm minding my own business, when this girl walks up to me and starts eyeing me up. So I try one of my pickup lines. Was your dad a baker? She gives me a dirty look and walks away. So I buy her a drink and follow her to the dance floor. She's hanging out with her girlfriends and she ignores me. I try to offer her a drink and I introduce myself. Hi, I'm John.
And I'm leaving.
She knocks my drink all over my nice shirt, so I decide to take a hint and leave her alone. She feels bad about spilling my drink and gets a cloth to wipe me up. We start chatting and stuff, and as the night goes on, we eventually end up on the dance floor. When the bartender announces last call, we go up for one more drink and guess what? I meet this girl's jealous boyfriend. He's really huge and buff and, well, he kicks my ass. I leave the bar and sit outside to cool off. This is when
My name is Cindy.
Cindy is a really nice girl and she sees me and feels bad for me.
Oh, you poor thing. Let me take you home so I can clean you up.
So I go home with Cindy and I let her clean me up. I end up spending the night with her and we stay up late talking about things. I tell her my most embarrassing moments. She tells me her favorite songs, and by the time the sun comes up, I'm feeling I'm in love. Next morning I tell her I gotta go and she asks if she'll ever see me again. I play it cool and I'm all like, oh I don't know, I'm pretty busy and stuff, give me your number, blah blah blah. A few minutes later I meet her in diner and we get a bite to eat. Cindy looks a little rough, so I start asking her questions. After a while, I find out that Cindy is a hooker and she just got into a fight. What? A hooker? I am so furious at her for not telling me this earlier. I mean really. The woman I've been lusting over since that night is a hooker. I leave her in tears sitting alone there and I go home to calm my nerves about it. A week later, I feel kinda bad about things. I left poor Cindy there when she probably needed a shoulder to cry on. I dig up her phone number out of guilt and decide to give her a ring to make sure she's okay. Cindy doesn't answer her phone, so I leave a message. Hey Cindy, it's me, John. From the other night. Look, I'm really sorry about the diner, I wanna make it up to you. Call me back. I try her again the next night. And the next night. Hi. You've reached Cindy. Leave a message. Cindy, if you don't wanna talk to me, I understand, just let me know, okay? I can't stop thinking about you. 2 weeks pass and I'm going insane over this girl. So I decide to go looking for her. I wander the streets late at night and try to ask anyone if they've seen Cindy around lately. No one has seen her. No one even knows who Cindy is. I'm going mental. I start to think maybe she skipped town or maybe she lied about her name and I try to find a way, a reason, to let go of her. I can't stop wishing she'd return my calls and all I wanna do is forget about her. Then one day, in my attempt to preoccupy my mind with something else, I go over to an old used bookstore. I notice the guy has an old newspaper on the counter. Wow, that's from like 40 years ago. I flip through it just for kicks. What kind of news happened 40 years ago? And I get to this article about a prostitute who committed suicide in her apartment. People only knew her as Cindy. She didn't even have a last name. Cindy suffered from severe depression. It can't be. I look at her picture in the paper and I swear this is my Cindy. Cindy took her own life because it was too hard for her. They found a suicide note and Dear John letter, Dear John letter. So I go home and I'm really upset and in total disbelief that the Cindy I fell in love with and who I left crying in the diner is the ghost of a woman who once was. Sigh, just my luck. So anyways, 10 years later, I find that old girl from the bar, the one who spilled the drink on me. Turned out her dad was a baker. We get married and have 2 kids. But every now and again, I find Cindy in the shadows walking the streets, and I hope that one day she will forgive me.